Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As always, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you hate it, hit the hate button. But don't do anything yet. Wait until the video gets going and see if you get some value in this video. So the question is are you a simp if you buy, basically if you take a woman out or buy her a meal on the first date, right? And before I even answer that, I think I need to give a little context. You know, this whole red pill movement, manosphere stuff, I think I think it started out with good intentions, but it's been bastardized over the years. And I think that the chief problem is that you had a bunch of guys that didn't know what the hell they were talking about, but had platforms that did massive numbers in this sort of idiocracy sort of America that we live in now, with just very low IQ takes, right? And but if you package it, if you market it, and if the algorithm gets behind you, you can make a lot of money giving people bad advice. Now, it's not to say that some of these guys give only bad advice, but a lot of the advice that they give is bad. And this trope that you're a simp if you buy a woman a meal and you buy yourself a meal at the same time, that somehow you are simping, is just not accurate. I'm here to tell you that over the years, and by the way, I'm not going to put any moral judgments on this. I'm just going to say that over the years, I have had numerous first date hits, so to speak. And I think all of them involved a meal. Like, I just can't think of any time that a chick let me hit on the first date and I didn't feed her, right? And typically the way that it went would be either I would ask her out, we would go out, I'd get her something to eat somewhere, and then we'd go back to a hotel, or she'd invite me over to her place and I'd go, hey, you know what, all right, cool, I'll pick up some such and such on the way, or once I get there, I'll order whatever, okay? That's the way that went, typically, okay? And it was highly successful, right? The simping aspect comes in to where when you're leading with the dining and it's something really ostentatious for what it is. Meaning, if you lead with, hey, I can take you to Nobu, date me, that's simping, right? Okay, you know, that's not the way to do that, because in other words, that's leading with your wallet, all right, or the appearance of the wallet. And so now she's more excited about going to Ruth's Chris or Nobu or some of these other places that these fine dining shopping chicks on their online dating apps, those girls, they are salivating over the idea of the $250 meal as opposed to you, right? Now that's simping, and we don't want to be doing that. But if she's flirty with you, if she's giving you signals, if she's down to come by, you kind of have to feed her, right? I mean, like, what are you doing? All right? And if she's trusting you enough to let you into her place, yeah, I think you sort of have to bring something to the table. And so, yeah, you're going to need to have $20 or $25 or $30 in the budget. I mean, I remember back in the 90s, I think I used to be able, I can't remember the name of this place, but there was this chick that I was seeing once in a while. But the first time now that I ever I'm trying to remember if we went out to eat or if I think we ordered in, but it was from a place that she really liked, right? But it was only like maybe, I don't know, $14, maybe something like that. I remember that it had to do with chicken. Right. I can remember taking a chick to Howard Johnson's one time, and I had just met her. Like, okay, I met her, and then it kind of took a while for us to actually get the date set up. So, like, let's say that I met her, like, maybe like it was probably about a month or five weeks later that we actually had the date. But the date was, we went to Howard Johnson's in, that was probably Elmsford, and then we went to a hotel which was like right down the block. Banged it out, and she was a hottie too, man. Nice. Yeah. This other girl, I took her first date. I took her to Bennigan's. Maybe my brother introduced me to her. Took her to Bennigan's, right? And then right to the crib. Boom. I mean, this is the way this is supposed to work, right? So don't let these dudes out here tell you that you're simping if you feed a chick. No, it's all about what is the backdrop, what is the context. So anyway, if you got value out of this video, please hit the like button, comment. If you have any questions, I'm here to answer questions, bro. Here to answer. Ladies, hey, if you got some questions. Oh, by the way, I should also mention this, is that part of the reason why this is so effective is because women are socialized to not be easy, right? So now that's how it was. These days it's sort of changed, but even so, your typical quote good girl doesn't want to appear to be a 304. So when you feed her, what happens is it's a deep psychological situation, because people typically they have years of dining with people that they love or they like or they know, right? So when you're sharing meals with her on a very subconscious level, it's saying that she already knows you and she likes you, because if she didn't, she wouldn't be eating with you. That is the deep sort of like subconscious sort of like mechanism that opens her up to feeling, well, I'm not a 304 because I know him. Why? Because I'm eating with him, right? That so you have to understand the psychology behind all of this and why this method is so effective. So don't let these fake gurus out here tell you that you are simping. No, it's one of the best ways to get her over to the crib, or you over to her crib, or to the hotel. So now you can click the like button and subscribe and leave a comment. And if you think I suck, let me know. All right, now, later.